Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, welcome back to more Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. I'm surprised I didn't say Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I've been playing that non-stop for the last week, and jumping right back into the final leg of Crash Bandicoot 2, which could have been a very, very bad decision on my part. But you know what, we're going to give it a shot anyway. We're getting close to the end. The last world, as I've explained before, not as tough as the fourth world, but in order to get there, we have one more obstacle in front of us, and that is the stage Behaving. This stage can be pretty difficult because it does have some annoying gimmicks, and there is a special gem that's kind of hidden on a very interesting route, so we're going to see if we can do it. I think for the most part, though, this level is pretty linear, so don't have to worry too much about anything. Man, I am just not in the mindset to play this game right now. I just keep going, okay, well, what spirits can I battle now? Oh wait, again, wrong game. So yeah, Behaving, I have a lot of those bees that we saw in Digging It. If anything, I'd say they're actually a little more difficult to deal with here. Just because they don't come one at a time, they're actually kind of in groups this time. So you have to look out for that. But I think we can do it. And also you can dive underground as well if you are not feeling safe with anything. So it's not too bad. I'm actually surprised I actually got away with that. Okay, well, I was afraid of that. Also, those guys with the hammers, they're the one enemies that can actually hurt you when you're underground. So keep that in mind. Basically, I think the way you want to like spin as soon as they get close to you, then you want to dive in. I think that's the best way to do it anyway. Also, notice these nitro crates right here. They're not bouncing up and down like they normally are. Well, these are fake nitro crates. And they'll take you to a secret area, and this is where we'll actually get our gem, if I'm not mistaken. But this path can actually be kind of difficult. Now here's the thing, I don't think there's any more boxes on this route, but I don't want to risk the potential that there might be. Ah, damn it. There are nitro crates, but again, I don't know if the nitro crates are relevant because with the way nitro crates normally work, you'll probably end up just finding the nitro box on the route anyway. This is definitely where my knowledge of Crash Bandicoot 2 and just Crash games in general kind of falters. Because as I've explained before, this is a series that I only kind of recently picked up and played through when I got the games on PS1 from conventions and played through them like last year, I think. God, at this point, it may even be like 2 years ago. It's been so long since I've done that. But yeah, like again, I don't have a lot of the same experience that other people might have with not just this game, but just this series in general. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I should have slid under there. I was too afraid I would hit the box, so I just didn't know. But since we're pretty much seeing this part a couple of times, I'll go ahead and just cut to the next part. Okay, I made it back to this part. I think in this part you just have to be kind of patient, as you normally have to be in this game. That's not really saying a lot. That was close. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. Do they really expect... Okay, well I made it to the end. There weren't any boxes, nor was the nitro detonator in here, so... Yeah, I'm guessing this entire section was pointless. And worse off, I think it actually... Okay, I think we're actually over here. Okay, so yeah, you do not have to go inside that section. Once you got the gem, you can pretty much just die and leave. There's not really any advantage to actually going through with that, too, which is kind of weird. You'd think they'd have, like... I mean, there were extra lives in there, but, like... You'd probably die getting them. So I just think that's very, very weird. Also, yeah, Crash, you got kind of puffed up there. One of Crash's animations. That's the thing, Crash actually does have like a lot of interesting death animations. Coco, I believe, does not. I don't exactly know why. But yeah, usually if there's like a unique death, it's only really for Crash. Okay, so I keep holding on to the button too long, so because of that I keep crawling when I'm meaning to just slide under there. That's how I keep dying right there. So we just gotta tap. That time I didn't even slide. Come on, game. At least that plant's being generous and allowing me to just move straight from the get-go, which is definitely nice. It's not letting me slide now! What the hell? It's not letting me slide, like, at all. Come on! I'm just walking into the frickin' barrier now. Fine, give me a pity mask, because the game's not letting me slide anymore. You know, a necessary function of the game. And there I go, because I... Come on, this is ridiculous. Press the button, it works, but I'm on the ground too long. Then that happens, and... Jesus, this... I swear, like, I really do like Crash Bandicoot. I really do. This is a series that I, you know, have had a lot of fun with in modern day. After experiencing these games for the first time, but there are seriously some BS aspects of Crash Bandicoot. Oh wait, I was like, wait, what's the slide button? That's the slide button. Man, there are a lot of nitro crates in this level. And I'm not even talking about just like the nitro staircase we've already been by. Okay, we have lost a lot of lives unfortunately, which is not great, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen. Okay, I could dive under there, that's what I thought. Anyway, there we go. Okay, well, behaving is done. That level was way more annoying than it should have been, but it's done. That's all I can really... That's all I should really be looking at it, is that it's done now. And with that, we are done with the 4th warp room. Which means we only have one final warp room to go. We only have to get 2 more, or 5 more box gems, a couple of other gems, and finish the levels, so we're definitely getting there, guys.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolver Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Deliver the crystals to Engine.
To Engine? Okay, well I guess that's where we're going to be fighting next. But yeah, Cortex kind of trying to put all the blame on Brio for what happened in the last game. Don't think it's that simple, Cortex. Just gonna put that out there. Okay, so here we go. We have a new boss here. Okay, so this fight's pretty unique. As you can see, you can't exactly like fight this guy normally. Instead, we're gonna be throwing Wumpa Fruit at him, which I know might seem silly, but this is pretty much what this fight's gonna be. So basically, we want to throw fruit at all the open spots. So now we have a second phase. Second phase is pretty similar to the first one, in all honesty. Just pay attention to the ground to see where the things are going to land. I want to say these only hurt like when they're open, but I honestly, sometimes it does feel like you hit them other times and it's just fine. There we go. Come on. Come on! Why is it so hard to aim? Okay, there we go. Damn it. Okay, thank God. I was actually kind of scared that the platforms didn't come back, but they did. And there we go! Boss number 4 defeated, and we are on our way to the last warp room. So let's do this. God, my finger hurts from doing that boss fight, though. Oh, whatever, it's over.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
He seems really angry for some reason. I think your plan's kind of slipping away from you, Cortex. Just going to be perfectly honest with you there. But yeah, here we are, the last warp room of the game. We have 5 final levels. We have Piston It Away, Rockets, Night Fights, Pack Attack, and Space Out. Or Spaced Out, rather. Of these levels, I'd say Piston It Away is probably the hardest, just because it has like the most complicated way to get the box gem of the levels that are remaining. So we're going to go ahead and probably do this level first, just to get it out of the way. That way we can spend the next video kind of relaxing a little bit as we kind of head towards the end. So let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. This is the 3rd time of me going through this level. There were a couple of things I forgot, and there was just one really, really dumb, annoying thing that I screwed up on. I should have taken a safety, but I didn't, and that ended up costing me quite a bit of time. So yeah, we're gonna be essentially trying to get through this next part. This is, in my opinion, probably the hardest level in this warp room. And it's really only hard because of the way you have to play this level. This level is kind of forcing you to play this level in a very specific way. And that way makes it really annoying to get the box gem, amongst other things. So this level does have a death route, so you can't die if you want to get the box gem. Or if you do die, you have to die after you touch the death route once. And that's pretty much the safety I was talking about. Basically, you can make this a lot more reasonable for yourself if you take the death route and then just die on the death route so you have the platform always. But I wanted to go for the possibility of having 2 masks on the way back, which was not smart, because I ended up taking a death, and as a result, had to do this entire level again anyway. The funny thing is, I feel like the level by itself honestly isn't too hard. I'd say this level is actually like pretty tame compared to what we went through in the last warp room, but still, just the fact that you have to kind of do things in a very unorthodox method does kind of make this level a bit harder to manage. Also, it is kind of annoying. I took the took damage right there, but it is what it is. We'll just have to keep pressing forward then. Okay, so we're actually getting to where the there's the death route right here. So we're going to jump on this, take a death really quick, and then just save that platform so we have it always. Yay, we died. It's okay, we had to. We had to in order to basically do what we're going to do here. So we're going to grab the mask. And we're going to try to keep this mask as long as possible, but there's no guarantee we'll be able to do that. So we have these guys, well, not just these guys, but these lasers. For those guys, as you can see, they sometimes alternate from being open to closed. When they're open, you can jump on them. When they're closed like this, you can always slide into them. And the lasers, basically, if you step on those metallic buttons, they'll fire, so keep that in mind. As far as this particular enemy right here, we're going to avoid it because we'll actually need this on the way back. Because, yeah, as I said before, there is a death route, and there are also boxes in the death route. So because of that, we're kind of in a position where we have to essentially beat and get through the level first. Also these shield guys. Not hard to deal with, I just was in the middle of a train of thought, so it was hard to focus. But yeah, we have to get to the very end of this level, then backtrack through the level that we've been through so far, just so we can hit the death route and get the final boxes that are on there. Which is not too bad, but there's just 2 trouble spots with doing this. So once you get this box, you're done. Obviously, we'll destroy the nitro boxes later, but yeah. We're essentially done with this for right now. But let's go ahead and move backwards now. The first thing we're obviously going to do is... actually, we have a checkpoint right here, which isn't too bad. So we're going to hit that. I do not know how to, like, not take damage here. Like, that's... There's something about that section that I just cannot figure out for the life of me. But anyway, we now have to go to the bonus area. This is what makes this kind of difficult because there's some really, really badly placed nitro boxes here. And as you can see, you have to jump over that giant stack of nitros, which is the difficult part of this. See, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's even possible. It should be, but... What makes it worse is once you do this, you also have to go back again. Damn it. So yeah, this is just really, really difficult. And you can't get pity masks for this either, because it's a bonus stage, so you're not taking an actual death. Okay, so I think the strategy here is you don't want to use the top block. You actually want to use the life box to jump back over, because even though you don't have the same vertical distance, you'll still have the momentum from this jump. So yeah, I think that's what the game wanted you to do, which is very, like, I don't know, it's not super obvious, because you think that, okay, well, I want to go for the top box so I can actually make the jump over, but no, it's actually the opposite. You want to go for the lower box, because that horizontal distance is, I guess, more important than the vertical distance. At least at that point, anyway. But now that we got that, we still have to make it to the end, which, you know, there could be still some problems, so... Okay, we made it. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's still those nitros, so there's... Yeah, 8 boxes we'll get later. Anyway, that's... good, we got this done now, but now we have a tough part right here coming up in just a second. This jump. So what we have to do here is we have to jump on that little octopus guy and make that jump up there. So that's That's pretty much what we're doing now. And yeah, turning small is not going to help us. But at least we have an opportunity to just keep trying this jump again and again. The problem is we don't have a terrible amount of lives, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to get this. See, like, that's the issue right there. It's not really a blind jump, but it's a very accurate jump. There we go, we made it. And the death route's already made, so now we just have to finish the level. Now, here's the problem with finishing the level, is obviously we have no continue boxes right here, so we pretty much have to not die anymore either. Checkpoint, yes. Okay. It's not over yet. What? I swear. Hitboxes, what are they? Apparently they don't exist. So I need to jump kind of like here. Yeah, the problem is I just keep getting hit by that other one. There we go. Okay, so we got the Death Route gem, but it's not over yet. Come on! This is so stupid! Thank God! Well, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm at least thankful we're getting to the part where this is almost over, because, yeah, this is definitely a rough part of the game, and I feel like at this point it's at least smooth sailing, or smoother sailing for the rest of this, so, you know, hopefully it won't be too bad, but we have the last colored gem. No, we don't. We got it last time. We have another clear gem, we have other stuff. Yay. And no cutscene. Okay, good. Later, folks.